What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Fusion Cup practice battles. These battles are going to be a couple different sets from some people on my friends list. These first battles are against my friend 6-7 Kevin. You can see our teams up on the screen there. And I'm currently running Noctowl as my flyer instead of Altaria. I've kind of swapped that out. I apologize for the weird lighting here. I'm over at my sister's house visiting for the holidays, and this is what we're working with, so apologize for that. But very interesting thing about 6-7 Kevin's team here is that he's running two very solid anti-flyers. He's running a Lowland Sandslash and as well as Lantern, which you can see in this matchup right here. Two very solid picks as anti-flyers, but I feel like with the grass types that are present within this meta, Lantern is definitely a riskier pick, especially since Whiscash is everywhere as well. Those mud bombs are going to be hitting super effective. I do get a shield advantage here, which is really good against this Lantern. I'm currently running Sky Attack and Nightshade on my Noctowl, mainly for the Bronzong matchup. It just allows me to get a little bit more damage when I'm stuck in that matchup. And honestly, I had not gone up against someone with a Lantern yet, so that was definitely a first for me in this Fusion Cup meta. I'm able to get a foul play on the Noctowl, which is great. That was either going to draw a shield or do a good amount of damage. And now I bring in my Poliwrath against this Noctowl because I know I'm going to be able to outpace it with my Ice Punches versus the Noctowl's Sky Attacks. Now, Poliwrath is pretty bulky as a fighting type, but I really do not want to get hit by Sky Attacks from a Noctowl, especially since I have my Shiftry in the back. I need my Poliwrath to take out this Noctowl for sure. And just like that, because of the Mud Shot energy generation as the fast move on Poliwrath, I'm able to beat it to its charge move, and I'm able to take out that Noctowl. Again, that's a situation where if you just purely look at it, like Poliwrath should lose to Noctowl because it's a fighting type, but that Mud Shot energy generation and the coverage that Ice Punch gives you is absolutely amazing. So I know he still has that Lantern with just a little bit of health left on it. Shiftry is going to be an amazing answer to that Lantern, but I'm stuck in a Shiftry matchup here, and I believe the correct play to play this out is to just go straight for Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is a much better move than Foul Play, and both moves are going to be resisted and both moves get stabbed. So I go for Leaf Blade. I believe it's a little bit more energy efficient. Able to beat it to a Leaf Blade here, which is really huge for me because I know I'm going to be able to get to a Leaf Blade before this Lantern can do anything significant. It's one of the downsides against Lantern. I feel like you're just going to be walled by the grass types completely. And Whiscash is a definite thing in this meta, man. Those mud bombs are going to destroy you. Able to take that first game, which is really good. So I'm going to be bringing in Whiscash, Shiftry, and Noctowl. One thing I've been noticing about this meta as it's kind of been evolving, Charmers really seem to be on the rise in popularity. And that gives my team a decent amount of trouble, especially when I'm stuck against someone using a Wigglytuff, which I believe we will see in some matchups coming up here. But Poliwrath is going to get wrecked by Wigglytuff, Shiftry is going to get totally farmed down, and my Alolan Marowak, which kind of functions as an anti-Charmer, doesn't have as good of a matchup against the Wigglytuff. Because of Wigglytuff's normal typing, I cannot threaten it with that Shadow Ball nuke. We're in a Noctowl mirror match here. Whenever you're stuck in a mirror match like this, always try to QSA, meaning tap on your charge attack when you have it fully charged while you're in the midst of doing your fast moves. So don't throw your charge attack, but just really fast click the button. So how I QSA is I'm constantly tapping the screen for my fast attacks. I sneak my other finger in, click on the Sky Attack, and continue doing my wing attacks. And what this is going to do is once your opponent throws their charge move, it's going to allow you to instantly throw your charge move and not have them sneak in any energy in between, which is really huge, especially in mirror matchups. I believe Go Stadium has a very good video, and Zionic as well has a very good video explaining how to QSA in depth. It's definitely a technique that you're going to want to learn. QSA stands for Queued Sequence Attack, so definitely check that out. Really helpful for mirror matches especially. I'm able to throw a Mud Bomb on this Alolan Sandslash. That would definitely hit it for super effective. He's got his own Whiscash in the back, and because shields are down and I'm at an energy advantage, I'm going to go for this Blizzard. I believe later on in this video, we see another Whiscash mirror match, and that mirror match is really reliant on you being able to successfully land a Blizzard. I thought I could just go straight Blizzard in that particular matchup, and I ended up losing it because it got shielded in that particular matchup. But here, because shields were down, able to land the Blizzard, and I had a slight energy advantage. But this Whiscash is just barely able to take me out. Thank goodness I have Shiftry in the back, and there's no way that this Whiscash is going to be able to get to a Blizzard. This is most likely just going to be a Mud Bomb. And it is. Shiftry resists that. And I have energy stored up for this Alolan Sandslash in the back. This is going to be very close. Let's see if this foul play is going to be enough to take this out. Yes. Cool. Let me adjust the camera barely here. Yep, I'm in the frame. That's cool. Able to take that match against 6-7 Kevin. We only had time to do 2 battles, so this next set of 3 battles is actually against one of my patrons, Good Little Squid. This guy is a really strong battler, and thank you so much for the support, Good Little Squid. It's been great to do battles and train with you. He is rocking a Wigglytuff, and this thing really gives my team some problems. I cannot really feel comfortable bringing Poliwrath or Shiftry in nearly as much, and my Alolan Marowak isn't able to serve its role as an anti-charmer. Because of Wigglytuff's normal typing, I'm not able to threaten it with that Shadow Ball. Now, I feel comfortable in this matchup, Whiscash against Wigglytuff here. I'm unable to get to that Mud Bomb there, which is really unfortunate. We're still even on shields. I know once this Wigglytuff is down, that my Poliwrath is going to have a lot of good matchups. It's going to do good against Shiftry. I'm comfortable against Whiscash, and I'm definitely comfortable against Probopass. That'd be an amazing matchup if I got my Poliwrath on that. Going for the Sky Attack here on my Noctowl. Able to hit the Excellent, which is great. I get a shield out of the Whiscash. That's exactly what I want. And I swap in my Poliwrath, and he brings in his Shiftry. This is amazing for me. I'm up a shield, and Poliwrath is a counter to Shiftry. To make this matchup even better, I need to land this Ice Punch bait. I'm not able to get it. He does not shield there. Very gutsy play, but definitely the correct play there. You have to be careful of the Dynamic Punch. So if I would have went straight Dynamic Punch there, I would have been in a much better scenario. Shiftry is so fast with those Leaf Blades, but Leaf Blade will not one-shot a Poliwrath because of my tankiness. And I'm barely able to get to this Ice Punch before he's able to get to that Leaf Blade. So I'm going to be able to win this matchup. But man, he made a very gutsy call not shielding that Ice Punch. And it actually was a great play on his part. It helped him make that matchup not as bad. Now, he accidentally clicks on the Blizzard against a Poliwrath. You definitely want to go straight Mud Bomb if you are in the Whiscash's scenario. I'm able to get a Dynamic Punch off on this Whiscash, which is really great for me. If you are the Poliwrath, you have to land 2 Dynamic Punches to win this matchup. I switch in my Noctowl because I do not want this Whiscash farming up to get to a Blizzard. Able to get a Sky Attack, and I'm able to take that first match. So slight misplay on the Blizzard on the Whiscash, but I believe he said that was a misclick. And really great Shiftry play that he did there, not shielding my Ice Punch. Very ballsy. Here's a Whiscash mirror match. I think this is what I was talking about earlier on in the video. So, in order to win this, at least on the PV Poke Sims that I've been looking at, you have to successfully land a Blizzard. So I'm going to go straight for the Blizzard here. He's definitely QSAing me right here. He blocks the Blizzard, So I need to block a Blizzard if I'm going to end up winning this match, I believe. Let's actually see how this plays out. He blocks the Blizzard. I know that I lose this Whiscash mirror match, but I need to look back and see exactly what happened here because this is very interesting. I shield the Mud Bomb. So he's just going straight Mud Bomb in this scenario. And this is pretty interesting. If you block the Blizzard, if you successfully block the Blizzard, then you can just go straight Mud Bomb and win this matchup. See, I was even able to land a Blizzard on him there, but because he blocked a Blizzard in the beginning, definitely put him at an energy advantage, and he wins out that matchup just going straight Mud Bomb. Wow, that is something to take note of. I think you can run a custom simulation on PvPoke and figure that out, but I definitely learn more from live practice battles. And I'm a huge fan of, you can study the numbers, you can count fast moves and learn energy for everything. But if you're not putting this stuff into practice, knowledge is useless without actually putting it into practice. So definitely study the simulations, definitely study the energy for all these moves and stuff, but practice as much as you can. That's really going to be how you improve. I know PvPoke has that training simulator, which is pretty good practice if you don't have any live people to practice against, but definitely do as many live battles as you can to improve. That's the best way to get better at something, is just learn through experience. I tell you what, my biggest failures always result in the most knowledge gained from that. Like the biggest losses I take, the more I learn, even though it definitely hurts. So this Wigglytuff is on my Poliwrath really bad, but at least because of its normal typing, the dynamic punch is going to hit for like 45% damage there. But these charms are no joke. I'm only able to get to an ice punch here. This charm is going to register through, and my Poliwrath is going to faint there. I have Noctowl, but I'm down shields. I'm going to try to fully farm this down, and I believe this was a mistake because this Ice Beam is going to be enough to take me out. It's going to be hit for super effective. Ice Beam is a great move. He's able to take that matchup. If I would have thrown that Sky Attack, I would have been in a better scenario. I still don't know if I would have won that matchup, though. All right, going to a game 3 in this set of 3. Probopass is always an interesting pick. He uses it as a lead here, which is definitely the correct play, because one of the worst things you can do is get Probopass stuck against a Whiscash or a Poliwrath. Oh man, that has got to feel so bad, because you are totally helpless, and all you are doing is just giving that Pokemon energy. So if you're going to run Probopass, you need to either run it in a lead scenario, or you need to guarantee that you will not get it switch locked against a Whiscash or Poliwrath or any other Pokemon that can farm it down. There's a decent amount of those Pokemon in this cup. Probopass is definitely probably the best anti-flyer. Like, it is the hardest wall to those flying types, but man, you're weak to so many things, so be very smart if you're going to run Probopass. He was running Rock Throw on his, which I definitely think is the correct pick in this cup, because you can totally farm down the flyers. There's that Wigglytuff, but man, I prepared better this time. I have Bronzong as an answer to this Wigglytuff instead. And Bronzong is going to do good against Wigglytuff, it's going to do good against Noctowl, and it's going to beat Probopass. So it has 3 positive matchups against his team. I get a shield, and this is the exact scenario you do not want to be in if you are in the Probopass. Man, I do not have to shield anything that this Probopass is going to throw at me. I'm going to resist everything, and I am farming up so much energy here. Rock Throw is a really great move, so it's definitely still chunking away at me, but these Mud Bombs are double super effective. Ground is super effective against Rock and against Steel. And I have enough energy to throw some Mud Bombs here. Ignore all these Facebook notifications. Sometimes you get tagged in a photo and then all these things just start popping up. When you're trying to record a video, it's always really funny. This Wigglytuff, these charms are no joke. He goes for the charge move here. If he did not do that, I would have been able to get to the Mud Bomb. So I let this go through. In comes Bronzong, which is just a solid wall to Wigglytuff, and it's going to be able to take that game. Very good games there, good little squid. And again, thank you for the support on Patreon. This last set is going to be up against Chirp Nation OG. Let me know what you think of this team of 6. I definitely need to make some adaptations and try out some Charmers. I feel like with the rise of Charmers, well, first of all, because Shiftry has been proving itself to be so good, Charmers are even that much more viable now, especially with Altaria being so threatening in this cup as well. So with the Charmers on the rise, Shiftry is becoming less good because, man, you can get wrecked by those Charmers. So I'm definitely consider running Venusaur as my grass type. Because of the poison typing, I'll be able to resist the charm damage, and I can really threaten it with that Sludge Bomb. It's going to do a lot of damage. I'm able to get this Psyshock off on the Whiscash, which is great. But Whiscash definitely has the favorable matchup against the Bronzong there. I don't want him to farm me up too much, so I'm happy that he just threw the Mud Bomb right here. Probably did not want to get hit by another Psyshock. Now Shiftry is going to be an amazing response to Whiscash. Able to get this Leaf Blade off. This is going to draw a shield for sure, because that would have one-shotted it. And he's got Shiftry in the back, so this is looking very good for me. I'm up a shield. This is a positive matchup for me, but this is why Shiftry is so good. Foul play is no joke, and he's able to get to it so fast. I farm down just a little bit of extra energy there. With Shiftry being so popular in this cup, and it's running Snarl as the fast move, Snarl is a 3-turn move, meaning it's one of the longer duration fast moves, so these moves are a little bit easier to count. And I believe like the first 3 Leaf Blades all take 3 turns to get to, as well as Foul Play that takes 4 turns to get to. But then on that 4th set of charge moves, you have a reduced energy cost, I believe, because of the overflow of energy. Snarl is 13 energy per Snarl, and so it's just amazing for energy generation. But you can easily count those moves with Shiftry because the Snarls happen slow enough. And that was a very positive lineup for me. I'm able to take that first game. Really liking this team of 6 that I'm rolling with here, but Wigglytuff definitely gave me some problems in these battles. Again, I tried to make sure that I can post videos every day for you guys, and one thing that I really believe in is showing my losses, like showing all my battles. If I lose, that's all right. We can learn from it together. But yeah, so you are just seeing the raw footage here. If I lose, I lose and we can learn together. If I win, that's cool. Hopefully we can win something as well. But these are just practice battles. Just doing whatever we can to get better at battling. That is the goal with these videos. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I've been grinding this stuff out daily, even on break and on holidays and stuff, but I love making this content for you guys. Leaf Blade, again, I feel like in this mirror match is the correct way to go. I think it's more energy efficient. Leaf Blade is just a better move than Foul Play. Now, he's getting some lag here. And unfortunately, I did not realize this till I already got my second Snarl through. So I just go for Leaf Blade here, and I'm able to get the shield, but then I'm just going to let him fire spin me down, because I felt really bad that I accidentally got 2 Snarls through there. Did not realize that he was lagging. However, I'm up a shield, and Whiscash is going to be an incredible response to that Alolan Marowak. I even let that Alolan Marowak farm a couple more fast moves when I came in to try to equal out that lag that we had there. Going to go straight for the Blizzard here because shields are down. It lands on the Whiscash, which is really great. I'm anticipating this to only be a Mud Bomb because I switched out very fast, and I catch the Mud Bomb. So at this point, I'm like, can I win this game with 2 shields remaining? Trying to just be fancy here. I knew I could survive a Blizzard. So I'm going to farm down some extra energy here with the goal of me trying to win with 2 shields remaining. I knew a Mud Bomb wouldn't KO me either. Going for the Sky Attack here. The flying animation is one of the hardest animations for me, but I just put my finger in the middle of the screen and kind of do like a diagonal small line that seems to hit excellence fairly consistently. I have energy banked. He's got that Alolan Marowak. I have my Whiscash. 2 Mud Bombs should seal the deal here. I know I'm going to get hit by a Shadow Ball. I still have 2 shields, and I really want to win with 2 shields. So whatever this is, even if it's a Shadow Ball, I'm not going to shield it. It is a Shadow Ball. Dang it. I was hoping he was going to try to Bone Club bait me there. But now I'm just going to commit a shield because I don't want to be so fancy that I end up losing the match. I don't think Bone Club would have KO'd me there, but the subsequent fire spins might have been done enough damage there to KO me. Definitely wouldn't have enjoyed that. So I'm able to take that matchup there. Whiscash is just an amazing choice for this Pokemon. I really don't ever see it going out of the meta because it counters the anti-flyers. The Blizzard nuke threatens the flyers. It's just amazing. So I don't really see Whiscash ever falling out of the meta, even with grass types in there. Whiscash do not care. Especially since there's less Razor Leafers being used right now. It's mostly Shiftry and Venusaur that we're seeing. Now this is not the best matchup for Whiscash. If this was an Altaria, I'd feel way more comfortable in this scenario. But I'm able to land the Blizzard, which is huge. So sometimes going straight for the Blizzard really pays off. Because if you fail the Mud Bomb bait, honestly, either way, if they shield your Blizzard, it sucks. If they don't shield your Mud Bomb, it really sucks. Because then you got to try to like bait them again. So Whiscash is kind of a high risk, high reward Pokemon. If you can land those Blizzards, it's insane. I'm able to get 1 Mud Bomb off as a parting gift, which is nice. But I'm going to bring my own Noctowl in and wing attack this thing down. I'm not going to shield this. I want to keep our shields even here. I won the lead advantage, which is great. We'll see what he ends up bringing in. Oh, no, I did not win the lead advantage. I did not win the lead advantage there. Going straight for the Sky Attack here on his Whiscash, and then I make a very fast swap into Shiftry. Shiftry is going to burn shields, but holy crap, it's a Wigglytuff, you guys. This is so bad. And a Charm snuck through while I was throwing this move. This is really bad. A Shiftry just turns into straight up energy for Wigglytuff. Like, Wigglytuff can commit 1 shield and end this matchup with so much health remaining. So I still have 2 shields, but this Wigglytuff is just going to be able to charm me down. So Wigglytuff, very interesting pick for this. I think in my next couple of battles, I'm going to be trying out some Charmers and seeing how I like them. I'm not seeing near as many Altarias though, but if you want to train with me, head on over to my Patreon at www.patreon.com/fpsticks. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.